Hi, this is Shadi, and today we will discuss the resuscitation techniques of Kyuzo Mifune. I've talked about Kyuzo Mifune so many times on this channel. I've talked about his life and his fights, etc. But in this video I'm gonna talk about the resuscitation techniques for the breath, for the groin, and for drowning. So he is easily the greatest judoka to have ever lived under Kano Sensei. This video will deal with the last chapter of his book, The Canon of Judo, which of course I will leave in the description below as PDF for you to check it out. It's a great book about philosophy and also technique in judo, so you will find it in the description below. So recently I've done a video about Kuwatsu, which is like a basic knowledge of physical therapy for like sensitive areas and vital points that were struck. And someone said that I should not be doing this. I'm telling people to stray away from medical advice and medical attention at the expense of these techniques. Please, I have never said that, and I have never claimed that. Yes, this is nice to know and learn, like someone gets a little pain here or there, how to deal with it. But I never said when someone is in dire attention of medical care to use these techniques instead of medical professionals. I have never said that, so please do not misinterpret what I'm saying. This is for educational purposes only. So it's nice to know what these old masters were doing before us, because now the curriculum is far smaller. But before I dive into the resuscitation techniques, I would like to talk to you about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Josh Simon. Josh Simon is a certified professor and black belt under Helsing Gracie himself. He is currently a professor at the Gracie, Ohio. He has over 25 years of jiu-jitsu under his belt and a deep love for history, and that's why I'm very happy and humbled to help and promote his upcoming clothing line dedicated for the lesser known but strong pillars for judo and jiu-jitsu like Jacinto Ferro, Geo Omori, and of course Donato Pires. So it's like my work on a t-shirt talking about the lesser known characters and figures, but demonstrated in a very amazing design on this t-shirt. So also on his website you will find a lot of historical articles that you can use and read, which I myself have used as reference. But currently he is shipping in the US. This is new, so I'm sure with enough demands and interest he will start to ship outside. You can easily contact him on his website to show interest if you want to, or you live outside of the US. But for now, I know a lot of you live in the US, so this is easily available. If you go to simonbjj.com, in the description below you can browse and not only read the articles about these figures, but also you can go and shop for these t-shirts. Like I said, I will 100% back this up since it is about history. So back to the video. The first one is breath resuscitation. So how can a judoka lose their breath? It is very easy and common. So during either nagekomi, when we are training the throws, if tori doesn't land uke well, lets go of the sleeve, etc., lands them flat on their back, they will feel like their lungs have exploded. Also during randori, when you fall on uke, if you have thrown them, that will also cause a lot of breathing issues. So you sit them down as you see here. You put your hands just right under the collarbone and you press gently and lightly, and you go down as you press, also supporting the back with your knees. This is the first variation of how to resuscitate breathing. It happens all the time, so you need to be careful with your training partner. The next variation you can do is you can be on your knees and press like on the pectoral level and go down towards the stomach to help them catch their breath again. So you can go in the book and read a little bit more details. It is not very much detail, but nonetheless, technique wise it is very detailed. So here you see like Uke's head is up in the second one, so pressing down really helps them like open their lungs apparently and catch their breath and lift their head up. So this one is for the breathing. So like I said, please be careful with uke when you drop them down. Always keep hold of the sleeve or the lapel in order for them to not land flat on their back, on the back of their heads, and also like on the back, because their lungs will like explode basically. The next one is for the groin. This happens all the time. A lot of beginners try to do uchimata and they kick your groin basically. The next one is also when they finish the uchimata, they land their knee on your groin. So it has happened to me multiple times. Here you see, you like underhook them, you lift them up. You see like uke's buttocks have lifted, and then you put them down, up and down, up and down, and then where the strike, for example, on the left or the right testicle, you lift their arm up, and then you help them breathe in order to alleviate the pain, and also they recover their breath. So this groin, like accidental groin strikes happen all the time in judo, especially with uchimata. So again, please be careful when you're doing this, and the resuscitation techniques seems harmless in my opinion. The final one is for the drowning. So first you sit them up, and you have 3 ways of clearing the water from their lungs. The first one is you put them on your thigh and then press downwards on their back. The next one is have another person helping them on all fours, and basically to get them in a position where they are leaning downwards and basically trying to clear the water from their airways. So this is incredibly crucial. I would say talk to a paramedic about this, show them to learn it with them. Don't just watch or look at the book and decide you want to do this. So please, like I said, disclaimer, for educational purposes only. But it is weird that Mifune is talking about someone drowning, which, I mean, I don't see how someone can drown during judo, which is really interesting. And here you continue by putting them down and trying to press on their stomach, and then you flip them and on their back, and then you try to press up and trying to clear the airways. And finally, you sit them back up and you do like the first one, like I showed. And basically that's how you finish with the drowning. But like I said, the drowning one is a serious one, so I would say talk to a paramedic, someone that's trained with being a lifeguard, and ask them about these, how they train them, because the book is not that much detailed about these things. They don't talk about clearing the lungs or to flush out this or these muscles, you target them. They just said press here and do this, etc. So I don't know, like I said, for educational purposes only, but I would imagine the one with the groin and the breath would really help. The one with the drowning, like I said, this is serious. Don't do this, or unless there's like no one around, maybe this can save someone's life, I don't know. So like I said, you will find the book in the description below. It is a very deep and like I said, philosophy and technique for Kyuzo Mifune, the best of all time. It is one of the best judo books for a beginner to get acknowledged or get introduced to judo. And also please don't forget to check out simonbjj.com for the merchandise and also the historical articles. Like I said, something with great design and also shining light on the lesser known pillars of judo and jiu-jitsu. So this is something, like I said, I would get behind 100%. So like I said, if you have anything else to add, let me know down below. And please do not forget to check out simonbjj.com. This was Shohei, and thank you for listening.